Good morning, everyone. I am your reporter for today, Kimberly Zane Dulay, and today I will be discussing the continuation of the issues and challenges in popular literature. Number 6. Inaccessibility. If a work of literature is dazzlingly brilliant, but no one can understand it, is it good? This is the question raised by books like Ulysses, not to mention Finnegan's Wake, The Sound in the Furries, Gravity's Rainbow, and lesser works like The Black Envelope. I don't have a good answer. A balance is too much to ask, perhaps. However, when the artist writes about becoming with his ability to comprehend, readers will be alienated. Inaccessibility can be a more complex issue. Inaccessible writing may be the result of an author trying to do things with language that conventional, clear uses of language cannot. Furthermore, these critics are often launched at marginalized fields that are writing in non-standard ways in an attempt to critique staunch elitism. At school, we're taught to approach difficult literature in a spirit of humility. When we encounter a word we don't understand, or a snacky paragraph that we find hard to follow, we're urged to hesitate before throwing up our hands and denouncing the language as willfully obscure. We're told to take it on trust that the author has something interesting to say and that with enough persistence, we can make his language surrender its meaning. Number 7. Overly academic language. This is the sister of problem number 6. Academics have invented complicated terminology for everything. This is not necessarily something bad. Terminology often aids specificity and education. However, when academic vocabulary gets out of hand, and it can, then a piece loses its utility. I find this all the time in literary criticism. Yes, one must write intelligently and engage the concept. But what I too frequently find is fetishism run wild. Critics like to send to the readers. The arrogance of this is outrageous and wrong-headed. Critics, your very job is to educate those who bother to read the meager words you put down. Make it worthwhile, make your points, enlighten where you can, and shut up. A style of writing that has been widely adopted by academics across the world is not an easy thing to change, but the shift starts with the current students and the professors who choose to do away with unnecessary complexity and academic jargon in their writing, increasing clarity in academic writing and broadening the accessibility of academic language to a wider audience need to be more important to us than how intelligent we sound to readers. By writing in a clear, concise manner, we are benefiting ourselves and those around us. If we choose to leave behind unnecessary complexity, we lend ourselves more credibility as writers, and we break down barriers within higher education that discourage a wider audience from engaging in meaningful academic discourse. Change is hard, and it will inevitably be slow, but the process is clear. Write concisely, benefit your own writing, and set a new course for the academic writing of the future. The last issues and challenges in popular literature is that of aesthetics. First of all, what is the realm of the aesthetics? Should it be thought of as a special kind of pleasure, or more broadly, as a special kind of experience, as a special type of judgment, as a special type of attitude toward the world, or as a special type of quality? The term aesthetics derives from the Greek word aesthesis, meaning perception. People do not appreciate art. We are business people, straightforward. Earn a buck, get it done, work on the weekends, open 24 hours, overtime, few holidays, work till you die, people. Why does art of any kind matter? Well, what else aside from art slows us down? What else shows us beauty? Beauty is so amazing and alarming that we have to appreciate it. From where do we gain insight into existence? Art does all these things, and its decline will mean the decline of America in one way or many. The question is whether the aesthetic value of the arts includes other set of value. Most thinkers on the subject have rejected the idea that monetary value has any bearing on aesthetic value, and most have also distinguished between the aesthetic value as a historical or archaeological document. But there is no clear consensus on whether the value of art includes moral value, or whether we should keep a sharp divide between the realms of the moral and the aesthetics. Those who think that artworks are primarily designed to provide aesthetic experiences are more likely to think that moral value is irrelevant to aesthetic value. But those who think that the arts are rich repositories of values of all sorts, including cognitive and emotional value, will be just one more source of artistic value in a work. And that's all for my report today. Thank you for listening.